I'm here to discuss how my personal drama is ties to a greater issue. You see the headline: Coco Dadal, was murdered. Not something that is widely reported about. I mean, compared to Breonna Gray, almost nothing. But yeah, the thing is, it's because centrists, as I call them in the black community. I'm just going to call them centrists because they're all over the place. They put black men at the top and maybe sometimes black women, but through a turf lens, not congruent, and, it leads to death. Black trans women get murdered a lot because, men like the one I'm about to feature, they speak out against racism and right wingers, but only white ones, only ones that affect them. Black men, because they believe in patriarchy, even though patriarchy never benefited them. It was a white only club. In order to oppose bigotry, it has to be intersectional. You have to speak up for those that nobody is speaking up for. I really did not see a whole bunch of discourse on leftist Twitter when Coco Dadal was murdered. I brought it up on my Twitter. It didn't get a whole lot of reaction. So, I don't know. I guess that shows the white supremacy and that is hidden in leftist spaces. With all that said, of course, the guy I'm about to cover, his name is Carlos Cabral. He purports to be a fan of this Grizzly Mullah guy. Now, if this is if the rhetoric that Carlos spews is something that is okay and normalized and is even said on Grizzly Mullah's channel, then I guess Grizzly Mullah in that community, blood on Coco Dadal's, that is on them. I mean, in the murders of numerous black trans women, black trans people, their blood is on that community's hands. And I will double and triple down on that. Black trans people are being murdered because of hateful rhetoric that is normalized and okay in quote unquote black left-leaning circles, quote unquote. Now we're going to get to his response video, and I guess trigger warning if transphobic slurs is not something you can handle. Of course, I'll kind of give you a second one when it actually comes up, but here's kind of the gist. He kind of accuses me of working with someone. Well, you'll see.
That's what it came from. It came from nobody else. It came from her. She wants all the topics, irrigations. She wants it to move on Grizzly Mullah's channel going forward. Now, I'm only going to address this once.
Okay, you're going to address this once.
Now, there was a YouTube content creator by the name of Brad.
Yes, there was a content creator who is clearly myself.
Hey Teddy, how you been? So, I never hollered at her. I never showed private pictures. So, I found out she was sent by the predator about me kid.
Yes, I was sent by a guy who commented on one post of mine because you tagged me. You introduced him to me. You wouldn't know who I am because if it were not for you, dude.
Is that the best you got to get me off of YouTube because of the video? Is that the best you got to get me off of YouTube? I'm not going to address that person because she was sent by you. Camille, I'm going to address you. You know something? He
like I said, if what he's saying is true, I disavow all of that. I mean, I only know of this guy because he's somebody you know, and you tagged me for like 2 days straight, so yeah, he's gonna see your wall post, dude. Yes, there was a slot machine app. I'm like 1,000 something in line for the alleged rewards. Hopefully I'll get it one day. Nobody sent me to you. I was subscribed to your other channel beforehand. It was all chill back then. So, I don't fucking know, dude. I guess this segment, some serious discussions is had, but I mean, I don't know, you'll see how the tone of his content kind of like delegitimizes, all the valid discussions that were had and could possibly have had. Blah.
Hey Carlos, how's you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to a barbecue tomorrow to celebrate my friend's birthday. She's got a cake for me for my birthday coming up this Thursday, so I will.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, thank you so much. What do you think about that doggone woman who didn't get charged, wasn't arrested for Emmett Till's murder? When I heard she died, I just felt kind of bad for the family that they didn't get the justice that they deserved. You know what I'm saying?
And may that woman rot in hell.
Wait, did I press charges on her?
She's dead now.
Oh, I didn't know she passed away.
Oh yeah, she died a couple days ago. Carolyn Bryant, that's her name is. The one she said she claimed that Emmett Till whistled at her and all this stuff. And I wasn't right about it.
I didn't know, to be honest, because I got no internet.
Oh.
I'm at my current house right now, and I'm in the process of moving.
Oh, okay. I hope you come, you have a new house of that. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, I'm currently in Tampa right now, so I'm supposed to move to another Casa, but I'm letting my sister work out those deals. But
okay.
Yeah.
So right now it's still raining here in Jersey, but I'm just I'm chilling. I had a job interview for ShopRite. Hopefully I'll get that job. But anyhow,
yeah, it's raining all over the East Coast. Trust me, baby girl. It's raining down here as well.
Yeah, I'm just watching some clothes right now, so I bought some donuts for myself, but I just came up here to see you. Yeah. So, we're good here. I heard there was another mass shooting in Cleveland, Texas, man. I don't know what's going on, okay? You politicians got your head in the freaking sand. You don't know which way is up. And you let people die because y'all are scared of the freaking NRA. I ain't scared of the NRA. I'm worried about not going to a movie theater and not getting myself killed.
Wow. Well, they know what's up and what's down. I mean, it's business. I mean, the reason why they don't they're not holding the NRA accountable is because they need armed Nazis to go after drag shows. Apparently, yeah. I mean, I don't know. You have to kind of like ask them why, drag shows, drag performers who they conflate with transgender people. When you look at all the laws going on, and don't say gay in Florida, yada yada yada. This new panic that they made up. Oh yeah.
You know. Anywho, so yeah, thank you. So I wish they would have their heads in the sand. Just think about the stuff like that. I heard, and I was shocked when I heard that Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson both got canned. So so that's another thing.
Yeah, I heard that Don Lemon signed a 3, maybe 4-year deal with BET.
I mean, I'm not surprised at all about the Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson thing at all. Not at all. Of course, I mean, Tucker got Fox sued for billions, and Don Lemon, now, there's several stories going around about him. One, that he allegedly talked down to some women. And then another, he spoke too much truth about racial injustice and inequality, pushing back against a Republican Indian American guy. I don't know. Don Lemon is probably a little bit more complicated, but Tucker, I mean, he pushed that stop to steal crap and got sued for it. Got Fox sued for it. So they're protecting their wallet.
I didn't know that. Oh.
How was that yesterday?
BET News?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out. I'll check it. I'll look it up on the internet. But I just came out today to say hi to you. And in a few days, I'll be 57.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. So that's May 4th with Star Wars and everything combined with that. So I'll just see you later. And I'll just listen to what you got to say, what's going on.
All right, thanks, love.
You too.
Now, they had kind of a productive conversation discussing news and current events. And here's where it goes sour.
That's Tanya, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, it's... Where was I? Oh, yes, Janelle. Now it's back to you. May I ask, show the receipts where your probation is terminated. Yeah. You see, how do I say this? That you trying to put a trend for me to holler, it didn't work.
Yeah, I guess I should have... fuck. I was going to give another content warning, but yeah, he's saying the slurs now.
Didn't work, Kenny-O.
He's saying the slurs. Oh boy.
Number one, I'm not into like that. I'm not in love with gay men. So why are you trying to put this shit on me? Yeah.
Carlos, everything that's being put on you is you are putting on yourself.
And number two, my personal life is my personal life. Whatever happens I do in my personal life, Kenny Franklin, is none
Well, I mean, maybe both of you should not like put your real lives out there. You and him both. I mean, you do all this freaking weird doxing stuff and going into people's private lives. I mean, I don't want to know about your private life or his. But I don't know. Y'all insist on making all this crap public.
And that goes for the rest of your bullshit drama sphere community.
I've distanced myself from that drama sphere community. I don't know. You're the one who tagged me out of nowhere, starting this fucking flame war that made you sound like a jilted ex. So, of course, people are going to have fucking opinions and perceptions about that stuff. Okay, I mean, there's nothing else to really respond to. As far as him, I mean, it's really about the broader point. You may ask, what do you mean that community is responsible? Well, there are studies that have shown links to stochastic terrorism, that hateful rhetoric causes violence. And they brought Emmett Till in his live stream. That topic got brought up. I mean, racist propaganda was really normal back then. I mean, they didn't see black people as human in the 1950s, and look what happened. And yes, I brought Grizzly Mullah into it, Carlos, because you are supposedly subordinate to him. And if you're going to bring a larger creator into this, bring Keffels into it. Putting the name on screen. So if any response videos blaming a larger YouTuber for my video, that is who you need to blame. And if you want to say people are sending me, all right, then, and say Keffel sent me to expose all the fascists in small YouTube land. There you go.